for the drum line. Welcome. I'm going to try to introduce those in the parade this morning. The Boy Scouts from Troop 36 are here. The flags and the drum line from Bellville High School are here. And I think we found everyone dressed in old clothes from the Austin County. Y'all come on up here. Some of y'all are dressed really nice and really pretty, and then there's some thugs behind you. I don't know what. Yes, sir, Mark, that's you. Oh, come on, get across the street. You're holding up traffic. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the cars are going to have to keep going around the square, so don't stand on the street while we're talking. So the parade participants again was the Boy Scouts, the Bellville High School Drum Corps, Faith Academy staff members, Austin County Fair Queens are somewhere. There they are. School principals, Wild West reenactors, and the 175 committee. Miss Bainish, I didn't forget about you. Miss Byler. It's important to get your name said, isn't it? That's right. We have everybody where they're supposed to be. Okay, so I'm County Judge Tim Lapham, and I'm supposed to announce or present Miss Lois Cohen, President of the Bellville Historical Society. She's here somewhere.
Good morning. Welcome to Bellville of 1848, Bellville Historical Society. Yeah. Bellville is actually 175 years old this year. This celebration is important. I have to remember the proud history of Bellville and all the brave and determined people who sacrificed so much to build this town. Bellville still has a bright future, judging from all the wonderful young people participating in this event and living here. The Historical Society could never have done all of this alone. Many people all over Austin County worked to make today a day that will always be remembered. A special thanks from the Historical Society to Austin County, City of Bellville, Police Department, the Chamber of Commerce, Bellville Independent School District, Faith Academy, Austin County State Bank, First National Bank of Bellville, the 404 offices who gave us a home for the whole year in planning this event, and everyone dressed in 1848 costume today, thank you. The churches who are sponsoring the 1848 games with our children, all the special activities today, like a real jailbreak. Everyone who works hard every day to give Bellville that bright future. All our generous donors who are listed on the sign here on the lawn. And a special thank you to a group of wonderful ladies called the 175 Celebration Committee. You are the best, and we never could have done this without you. Have a fun day, and join us this evening at the Turnverein for good Bellville music with David Lewis, a hometown boy from Bellville. Have fun today.
All right, thank you so much, Ms. Cohen. The next guest I'd like to introduce is Monty Richardson from the City of Bellville. Monty, you here? There he is.
No, I'm good. Good morning. On behalf of the City Council and the administration of the City of Bellville, I'd like to thank you for being here and being part of this event that is so special to us. Bellville's origins and history are worthy of being celebrated as they embody small town living and the values of family, faith, and hard work. It's these values that we're wanting to perpetuate as we progress. There's much to be learned from our legacy, and we as citizens must be the stewards of preserving our history and using its positive lessons as we consider the future of our town. I'm proud to be a lifelong Bellvillian. When I speak for council, I know also that they're proud to be a part of this community and are as grateful as I that we have the ability and the freedom to celebrate events such as today. I'd like to recognize the Bellville Historical Society and offer them a heartfelt thank you for their efforts and organization in celebrating Bellville's 175th anniversary. Thank you for being and making our town a special place, and wishing everybody the best today.
Thank you, Monty. Let me run down the list of donors real quick just so they get their names said. First one, Austin County Courthouse, Austin County State Bank, Bellville Abstract Company, Bellville Historical Society, Bellville Library, Bellville Turnverein, Bill Johnson Realty, Brandon Designs, Brookshire Brothers Grocery, Chamber of Commerce, City of Bellville, 1851 Properties, Faith Academy, First National Bank of Bellville, Flowers on Main, Huff Brewing, Christian Distributing, Lions Club, Margaret Chelsea Foundation, and the Ferns. Now, we know that you can buy things online or at some of the big box stores a lot cheaper. Well, let's not talk about that. But if you support the local businesses, that money stays here. So any chance you get, we appreciate you supporting the local businesses, because that's who's supporting us and putting these things on. Welcome to the 175th birthday celebration for the town of Bellville. 201 years ago, brothers Thomas and James Bellville had a brilliant idea of leaving Florida and striking it rich, starting a new life. The Bell brothers came to Austin County and received, wait a minute, we've got one of the Bell brothers here, don't we? Mr. Stein, come up here in the front. You don't have to come up on stage. Just come up here and let everyone see. We dug up one of the Bell brothers out. That's why he looks a little rough. Straight out of the ground. No, that's okay. We just appreciate you being here and playing the part. That's all. That's all. The Bell brothers came to Austin County and received a land grant as some of the Stephen F. Austin original settlers. Texas was still part of Mexico at that time. In 1836, Texas declares its independence from Mexico and eventually wins its independence and becomes a country. In 1845, Texas becomes a state in the United States. The Bells donated over 145 acres to Austin County at this site for a new town site to replace San Philip as the county seat. The offer was accepted by the voters, and in 1846, a new town was platted. In 1848, the voters were so appreciative of the donation, they named the town Bellville. This all seems so long ago, doesn't it? Yet it was that time period, only 3 years later, after joining the United States, that Bellville becomes an official town. We also learn from history that district surveyor, Mr. Charles Amthorpe, platted the town in 1846 to center around the courthouse and the town square. Thus, let it be known that from its very beginnings, the courthouse would be in the middle of the street and parking would be an issue. Back in the day, men averaged getting paid $34 and women got $14 a month. Many of y'all make more than that an hour now. Okay, some of y'all. Corn was 20 cents a bushel. A good horse would cost you $100 and another 25 bucks for a saddle. A pig was $3, a cow was 17, and a good bull would be a whole $25. But remember, you guys wanting to start a cow herd, they were only selling calves for $2.50. We sell them now for $2.50 a pound. A few years later, in 1883, there were 6 saloons on the square. Today, Huff Brewing has a monopoly on the saloon market here on the square. And somewhere along the line, we got the Bellville Meat Market. But people tend to move here for more than just bulls, beer, and barbecue. Plenty of local get-togethers, shopping, parks, and more, all in a quiet, small-town atmosphere. Are y'all getting hot up here, or is it just me? Everybody's fanning. On April 15th, 1886, the Bellville Hook and Ladder Company was organized. You knew I was going to talk about the fire department. On September 16th, 1915, the Hook and Ladder Company No. 1 held a special meeting right here at the courthouse. Secretary Meisner made a plea to local businesses and citizens of Bellville concerning problems confronting the fire company. One of those problems was that bell right there on the roof of the courthouse was out of order and could not be sounded in the event of a fire. That just goes to show, no matter how big or small your town is, if you put your courthouse in the middle of the street, there's going to be problems. Now, the State Representative Stan Kitzman is here, And I would like to invite the Boy Scouts of Troop 36 forward to receive the flags and post the colors and lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Mr. Kitzman, are you here? Where's Mr. Kitzman at? There he is. Mr. Kitzman, before you give them the flags, I'd like to have a little discussion with you. I ordered a nice period suit to wear today, but apparently the road coming in was too rough for the freight company. They had a mule come up lane. So last night I had to sew buttons on my Wranglers to make my suspenders work. So if you could secure us just maybe a little funding to fix that bridge, we'd be very appreciated. He's got us. Okay, we're good shape. Okay, Mr. Kitzman, if you'll present the flags. Ladies and gentlemen, if you'll join me in the pledge to our flag to our great nation. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, thank you so much. Thank you, Boy Scouts. Thank you, Mr. Kitzman, for the flags. I'd be remiss if I didn't introduce some of the local officials that are here. We've got some from the city of Bellville. Councilmember Slater is here. Who else will go around? probably Kendrick give me the evil look because I hadn't said his name yet. All right, who else is here? I know I got
I'm not gonna put it on.
oh, Betty's here too. Well, I got all kind of people here. Somewhere I've got some county officials. Travis Six Gun Kane is here, and we if you didn't know, we hang people higher in Bellville than anywhere else because we got the tallest court at law judge too. Dan Leader's around here somewhere. Did I miss anybody else? Anybody else important? I said Fair Queens, but they weren't watching a while ago. Fair Queens are here. Now, one more thing before we depart. I want to invite you to some of the exciting things that are happening this morning. If you go around the square, all the vendors are set up, but if you look around between the vendors, there's some students in costume, and they'll explain the history of a lot of the old buildings here on the square. The German settlers culture is at the Bellville Library at 12 West Palm Street. The Concordia, come on down. Jason, are you going to say this for me? No. Oh, the public service announcement. If you don't move your gray Dodge truck in front of the old museum, we will move it for you, and it will be donated to the Bellville Fire Department for training night. Speaking of, we'll get to that in a minute. Okay, the Concordia G. St. Verine performers are going to be at Huff Brewery. The polka band is going to be at the 36 Pilati Studio. The Kneeling Building parking lot, I think it's across the street. It's going to have antique cars, and the Bellville Fire Department got their old truck running. It came down the street a minute ago. If you didn't see it, I wouldn't step out in front of it. I know they've had some brake issues with it. There's a whole story about that and a joke to go with it, but I won't bore you with that. You probably all heard it. Bramers on the Square has the Austin County Chorale performs, Austin County artist exhibits, children's art. There's a lot of neat things in there. Poetry, group readings, student history essays. And at 11 o'clock, if I haven't talked to 11 o'clock already, there's children 1800 games at the Chelsea Park. It's supposed to be a three-legged race, potato sack race or something. Knock down the milk bottles. Cornhole, well, it's all kind of exciting things. I'll be down there. At 11:30 and 1, Frozen is going to be performed by Bellville High School Drama Department at the gazebo. The Neely Patio performance by the Drama Club. Well, we're going to be here all day. And Chief or Marshal or whatever, I don't know what your badge says. I understand we're going to have a high noon shootout at the jail. Rumor is I may or may not get to shoot somebody. Gray Dodge truck, if it's still there, will be the getaway car. Bellville High School alumni baseball game starts at 2 o'clock, and the dance tonight with the Davis Lewis Band, we've already heard about that. So stick around, spend some money with the vendors, they would appreciate it. And most importantly, happy 175th anniversary to the city of Bellville. And Miss Lois is looking at me like I forgot something. No. Everyone that's dressed all pretty, and even you ugly guys over there, come up here in the front of the bell. We're going to take a picture. All right, thank you all for being here. Don't forget about the high noon shootout down at the jail. The dance tonight. Get your tickets at the, I think they're going to sell them at the Civic Center. The bank's selling them. They may or may not have any left at the door. So if you come in, be sure and get you a ticket. Thank you for being here. Have a great day.
Are you?